Hey guys, what is up? It is SSD Middleman here with GuidesForUsAll, and today we're going to be checking out the Concealed Explosives Rare mod in Warframe. Now, how do you get this bad boy? Well, it is dropped by Corpus Mine Osprey, Infested Mutalist Osprey, and the Grenier Sicula. Now, the best places to farm for this are either, if you're kind of a lower level, you can go fight the Jackal, and in his room infinitely will spawn those Mine Ospreys. However, the drop chance is obviously very low, so don't expect to just be sitting here for an hour and magically get it. Unless you're very lucky, I recommend using a slow Nova to slow Jackal down so he's not hunting you down and killing you all the time. Another way to do it is to head on over to Pluto and play on the mission Cerberus, where you will see a ton of Mine Ospreys, and you'll probably get it much more quickly there, especially if you have a squad annihilating these guys pretty quickly with you. Now, of course, you can go play any infested mission and see the Mutalist Ospreys, and the Grenier Sicula are a little less common to find, but you could get this drop from them as well. Now, this mod here will give your thrown secondary weapons an 80% chance to explode when they make contact with the ground or the wall or their target. Now, this can be put on the Kunai, Despair, Spira, Haiku, and Haiku Prime. At max rank, it gives the 80% chance to explode. At the lowest, it gives 20% chance. Now, when it explodes, it will deal 250 blast damage to the target, as well as anybody nearby within 10 meters of the blast. I know the explosion might look small, but the blast radius is actually 10 meters, which is fairly big. The great thing about this is it makes your thrown weapons able to still be effective, even if you are not very good at aiming them. You could just throw them on the ground and take out hordes of enemies that are all packed together. And this explosive damage can even bypass the nullifier corpus enemies' fields around them. So you can just throw it through there and wreck them with this. And my favorite thing about this mod is playing like a defense or a mobile defense mission and just throwing your Kastanas or whatever just at the ground. Or not the Kastanas, I'm sorry. This mod can actually not be used on the Kastanas. Whoops. I mean like your Haiku, and throwing them on the ground and blowing everything up that's going for that defended target. Now, the best way to make the highest use of this mod is to use high-rank multi-shot mods like Barrel Diffusion and Lethal Torrent, so that you will throw multiple of them, and each one that you throw has a chance to explode. So if you have maxed out Barrel Diffusion and maxed out Lethal Torrent, there will actually be more like a 98% chance of at least one explosion, and maybe like a 40% chance of all three of them exploding, which can be absolutely devastating if you already deal a good amount of damage with your Haiku, and the extra explosion makes them absolutely fantastic. Now, Mirage's Hall of Mirror clones unfortunately do not deal the full damage of the explosions. That would have made this mod probably a little overpowered in my opinion, and this I actually feel is a good touch to it. Unfortunately, the mod's scaling does kind of die off in the higher level missions, as the 250 blast damage isn't that much against like a level 40 or 50 enemy. But in pretty much all of the planet missions, this is a very solid mod to throw onto your thrown weapons, and I recommend picking it up, if not for use, at least for a little bit of fun. Anyways, thanks for watching the video, guys. If you enjoyed, please leave a like rating down below and subscribe to see some more videos in the future, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.